Hello, friends. Uh, this is the video. This is the fourth video from the What is My Motivation series. Now, before we proceed, this video is actually to summarize and to do a bit of reflection on what content has been shared and what what can it mean to all of us. So, how did the genesis of this content happen? I was reading something, and this constantly, as you've seen on the other channels also, I talk about that reading and reflection actually give rise to insights. So typically, when I we use these words, very interchangeably, job, profession, and every vocation, and that got me interested. What is a job? What is a profession? We would talk about job description, JD. We never talk professional description or vocation description. Anyway, I'm getting digressed on that. So the first video was that when does a job become a profession? When does a profession become a vocation? And those of you who watched it will see that we had linked it to intrinsic motivation. Typically, our whole life we all lead our lives through extrinsic motivators. They are important. They have a role in our life, but for those transformation, some amount of intrinsic motivation becomes very important. So that was what the first video was about. The second video was about that obviously we are all here to create some impact, right? Whether one is self-employed, whether one is employed, or doing some job or doing some duty, whatever you do, you are doing to create an impact. So it can be a father preparing food for the children, or it can be a mother preparing food. I'm not going into that right now, but you're doing something to create an impact, and that impact can only come when one chooses and says that no, this is not a chore for me, this is not a job for me, this is not a burden for me. And the more a person starts thinking in terms of a privilege and the choice, then the impact starts coming. So this was what the second video was about. The third video was about a hack which I shared, because it's not easy to be constantly on. I'm motivated. I'm intrinsically motivated. I'm intrinsically motivated. It doesn't happen that way. In no business it happens. But if in those period of crisis also, if one can actually look at I won't use the word silver lining, but you're getting what I'm saying. If you can shift the mindset from that, from a problem to a privilege orientation, it helps to cascade that journey from a profession to vocation. I shared examples of my own, those time in the taxes, payment of advance taxes, GST, TDS, new client acquisition. If I look at it as a chore, then it won't help, because that will bog me down. But yeah, if I'm paying taxes, if I'm paying advance tax, that means there is revenue. I'm getting to do it. So the hack was I I have to, from this, oh no, I have to do it. Can I reframe? Oh yes, I get to do this. That's a big that is a small but a powerful step of transcending those levels. Now coming to the reason why I made this video, whether what was the reason? I could have finished the series at 3. Friends, just last week I was invited to attend a client's meeting where they were felicitating top performers in sales, and there were 30 people, and they had to share their success stories. What made them successful? So we saw 30 presentation or talks. Friends, you'll be surprised to know that all the talks were basically the same. They were talking about the same process, that we selected those customers through RCPA, we mapped them, we engaged with them, we visited them consistently, we found out something different, and but the same process of sales, which we all know. There was no aha thing that, oh, he did this or she did this differently. I'm not demeaning them. On the contrary, but they were performers. They were 25-30% of top performers of the sales force. Now, so what made those different? So when I was interacting with them, it came out very clearly. It was basically the mindset. Now, each of them did not join the job of sales profession कि अब मेरे को सेल्स प्रोफेशनल बनना है. It was not that. They joined. They had to join. Some need, some opportunity. We all joined the profession. But a few of them chose to excel at it. Or how to excel, not just driven by performance, but understanding that every aspect of that job, can I do it with sincerity? Can I be good at it? I think that is what is the ingredient, and that is exactly what we're talking about, making impact. I may, as I share with my clients, a very simple example. Think of your mother's favorite recipe, which she cooks for you, right? Now imagine you give me that recipe, and I'm a decent cook, okay, but if you give me the recipe and I cook the same thing for you, do you think it will taste the same? I don't think so. Why? I the same recipe is there, the same directions are there. Then what is the difference? The difference is in the choice. The food which was prepared by your mother was cooked with love. She chose to do it. And that's where the difference comes in. So that is something. And I think that is the choice, even in the most mundane of work which we are doing, the privilege, the fact that if you can get into the mindset that I choose to do this, it will help you rise to the new levels of excellence. So I just thought of sharing this video because of what learning happened last week, and this validates a fact what we're trying to make through these videos, the last 3 videos. So in case you haven't watched, do watch it. And as I always request, my intrinsic motivation is that if it can help you, little bit of extrinsic motivation, if you can spread the word, like, subscribe, that will also help. But even these videos will keep on coming and keep on flooding your channel and boxes for that. Please don't take it otherwise. If it helps you in some way, I'll be the most happiest person. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching. Bye.